The last card is the coup d'etat, y'all. Here it is. The closing out of the summer solstice and the beginning. We're in the peak. We're in the crevice between the summer solstice and this Capricorn full moon that's handing everybody their ass tonight. You feel me? As we enter into the Cancer season. And the last card of this most magnanimous read is the grandmother's card. It is the moon card in the traditional deck. Now check this card out. Look, this is the grandmother's card. This card is so talking about everything we've been talking about tonight. Look at this. She is resting. You see the look on her face? She is peacefully resting. She doesn't have like a crinkle in her forehead. Like, you know how sometimes you have a sleep and you slept all night, but you don't feel like it was a restful sleep. You was tossing, you was turning, you could feel your little eyebrow crinkling in the middle and shit. She is peacefully resting. And in this rest, like the previous card said, it is in moments of rest where wisdom comes. And here the grandmother's comes and gives her insight in the night under the moon while she dreams. Okay, let's talk about this card. Let's talk about the grandmother's card on this here summer solstice. Okay? Child, hold on. We had another card. It was the seeker card. It was the high priestess. And what did the high priestess teach us? Baby, that everything that ever was and is and ever will be resides in your flesh. The book of knowledge of all that has been and all that ever will be, all potentialities resides in your flesh and blood and bone. That's what it said. That's what the high priestess said. You understand? The grandmothers come to say this is what informs your intuition. It says the grandmother, let me just read the first part of this card to you. It says, we are the grandmothers and the moon is our symbol. We are intuitive knowledge that you feel or sense, knowledge that seems to be within your body. Our teaching is this: trust your body always. Your body subtly reacts to everything you present to it, and gives you feedback as to whether a particular thing is right for you in that moment. At night, when you sleep and dream, your body goes through experiences that it needs in order to live the life you are attempting to live. Your thoughts lay out the blueprint, and your body tells you what to do. Moment by moment, hold on. Moment by moment, the crawlers. Moment by moment, the seemingly mundane ritual of the crafter. Hold on. Moment by moment, the intuition and wisdom given in the seemingly mundane from those who witness from outside. You understand? It says, through its feeling responses, moment by moment, it tells you what to do. It lets you know if you have erred in your planning. It gives you peace and joy if you have planned well. Do you understand? Anxiety is not of the goddess. It is a sign that something is off. Thought and action, will and movement, these are the things that reorganize your body's cells. Old cells embodying old ideas die, and new cells containing your new ideas are born. Hold on. Oh my God. Wait a minute, y'all. We have been talking about this through this whole walk. Leaving the old in the past. That's what the Piscean age represents. We can't carry none of that shit into the future with us. The Aquarian age guarantees that we will no longer be victims. Do you understand? But we have to accept it and integrate it so it becomes a part of ourselves, as our cells are reconstructing the new age in real time. What? Moment by moment. This creative energy is so strong. This is the warning for this card. This creative energy is so strong that unless you are using your talents and your abilities creatively in the world, listen, nothing in this deck wants you to struggle, wants you to lament, wants you to suffer. Everything in this deck is saying, baby, you got all the juice right in your body. Bitch, you a walking portal. I want you to create. I want you to have sex because that is your creative power energy. I want you to weave. I want you to sing. I want you to dance. This is the ritual. This is the ceremony. Those things that we have been conditioned to make small and insignificant. This card here says, unless you're using this energy creatively, engaging your talents to execute in the world creatively, you may begin creating excess body fat or excess body in the form of fat or cancer, or perhaps an entire new person like a baby. Hear me. Hear me. I just did a live with y'all last night about 5 elements theory, about how thoughts become disorders, how unwelled emotional issues become physical disorders. This card say here, if you do not burn off, if you do not use this creative energy that you incarnated with, that you may start creating excess body in the form of fat, in the form of cancer, or even an entire new person like a baby. Your imagination gives form to the creative energy. Reflect on it, right? We are the grandmothers who speak in wisdom. Break out of your shell the old ways of thinking that lock you inside yourself. Pass by your personality's desires and your education as well. Walk between the towers of thought, following the path to the high mountain of spiritual intuition. There is infinite wisdom ahead. New knowledge is gained in the reflective state of meditation that is incorporated into your body. Over and over and over and over, this throw tonight is like, bitch, stop forcing, stop pushing. It is through relaxation. It is through a well-rested you that I do my best work. This is how the goddess moves. And you can't keep fighting against it. You want to set this shit off, do what your opposition tells you it's not your right to do. Your opposition tells you it's not your right to rest. Your opposition tells you it's not your right to relax. Your opposition tells you it is not your right to exist blissfully. Your opposition tells you it is not your right. It's not polite to dance in public or laugh in public or sing in public or make people uncomfortable with your emotional outbursts. Bitch, if you are outraged, scream that shit in public. Do everything your opposition tells you it is not your right to do. That is ceremony. That bitch is ritual. Yes. That bitch. And I say bitch in the greatest way. Go on back if you don't know what I'm talking about to you. Encyclopedia of Myths, the Women's Encyclopedia of Myths and Secrets, and see that bitch is a holy word, a sacred word. That bitch is ceremony. Okay? That bitch is ritual. So sleep. Eat some weed if you need to. Smoke some herb if you need to sleep peacefully. Motherfucker. Sleep is ceremony. Sound, restful sleep. Deliberate sleep is ceremony. Stop getting caught up in the fucking pomp and circumstance and performance of charlatans looking to lead you astray and distract you from the majesty. What did I say? The supremacy of smallness. It is the small, right? It is the creatures. It is the crawlers. It is the serpent that are both humble and great. It is the seemingly mundane of the day-to-day activity that is the execution of holy rites. The little old lady who everybody ignores, who puts the thimble on her finger in harmonious work with her muse to execute a tapestry of grand proportion. And all they see is a little old lady with a little crooked finger putting a thimble on her finger in preparation. And they say the act of placing the thimble on her finger was that of a priestess engaged in a holy rite. Everything that we do deliberately and purposefully and with the intention of the whole in mind, in compliance with our mother's will, is sacred, is the ceremony. It is ritual. So that's all I got to tell y'all tonight. I love you. I appreciate you for rocking with me, because I know most of y'all are on the other coast and it's way, way, way past your bedtime. So hopefully that was a word for you. Hopefully you was fed on this evening. You understand? And I will let you know when I'm going to do the part 2 of the 5 elements workshop that I've been doing on the heart. I'll be honest. Tomorrow I'm going to be in ceremony, so I don't know that I'm going to do a live tomorrow. Maybe I will feel called to, but as it stands, I have not planned to do a live tomorrow. I will let you know. But in the meantime, sleep deliberately, rest peacefully, dream and think about what it is you are dreaming over the next 48 hours. We're moving through the summer solstice into this Capricorn full moon. The rest of the month is powerfully huge. There are 4 other big, huge, magnanimous astrological positionings happening the rest of the month. Power the fuck up. Book your reading. If you're interested in a reading or a whole wellness consultation, email me at release.heart.center@gmail.com. release.heart.center@gmail.com. That's a great idea, Janet Kennedy. If you have, go outside. It's a full moon, moon bathe. If you're in a place where you can do it naked. Go outside tonight. You feel me? Power up. If you're near a body of water, go dunk in that body of water. You feel me? But take advantage. This is this big shit we in right now. All right. I love you all, and I will see you on another day. Peace.